Hey everybody, it's kind of late night here Saturday at Con of the North, and a gentleman approached me and said he had a really cool game that he wanted to show me from the designer of Coup, and it is a game called Melee. And he explained it. He said it was really, the name of the game is Coup Melee, Nasty, Brutish, and Short, and it very much is. I am going to have to find a copy of this. It is it is just exactly what that is, Nasty, Brutish, and Short. To try to explain the game quickly, everybody has, this is the whole map, and everybody has a castle, and you begin the game and you basically build and buy 4 different types of units: catapults, knights, here's the 4 different types of units: catapults, knights, camps, and soldiers. And you attempt to take over one of the other castles while defending your own. The first person to take over another person's castle just wins the game. The game can end in a single turn, as Carl has told us and explained. And Carl ended up actually winning the game. Basically the whole thing is bidding, and the way combat works is you'd think it'd be silly, but as I have all of Carl and Gordon describe attacks. So like, let's say this soldier enters that castle, and he's got to fight the defender. Well, actually, let's have two normal dudes fight it out. So this soldier enters this area, and he's going to attack that soldier. So we'd go. Right. Carl would have his money.
Suppose I'm green and I've got $4, and so I want to win this attack, and I am using my money to motivate my troops. So I go in and I attack Gordon's things, and I say I've got $4 because money is public. And what I do then is I take my money and I put it under the table, do some shenanigans, and then I say this is what I am going to, and then I hold up my hand like a blind bid, and then Gordon, as the defender, has to guess how much money I am committing to this battle. And if he guesses right, I lose my money and my unit. But if he guesses wrong, I still lose my money. I pay it to the bank, and he loses his unit.
So Gordon, guess.
2.
Hey! Oh!
That during the game.
Yeah, where were you on that one, Gordon?
All right. So now that might seem really stupid and kind of lame, but you have to think about it because you might have other units which you're going to go out and you're going to do some attacking with. So if you want to attack again, right? If I want to attack him just one time, there's a 1 in 4 chance. But if I bid 2 on my next attack, I've only got $2 left. So now I've reduced the odds and increased the odds that the person I'm going to attack is going to win. So now it's like a 50-50 chance.
And because the game literally only lasts 4 turns, there is a total shortage of actions, and there's a total, you have to make sure, that's the toughest thing about it, is trying to guess what the other person is thinking or whatever. Now, I mean, obviously, Carl, you're a big fan of the game, and one of the things, you can only pick it up in like one place, you said?
Yeah, right now you can get it from an online store in Maine called All About Games Maine. And if you go and you look for the game on BGG, actually, and you find the game and you go into the forums, there is a post from the designer and he tells you where you can get the game.
Very, very cool.
So there is a link there. That's probably the easiest way. I should also point out, though, that the replayability of the game also comes around from all of these different special abilities. So there's like 20 different special abilities, and in every round, every game, what you're going to do at the beginning is you're going to lay out 1 for every player plus 1 additional one. And there's a setup phase where you bid on these special abilities and build up your initial units. So you're spending money right away, and you can maybe spend very little money or spend a lot of money. And then these special abilities, because they're going to be randomized every game, can lead to completely different kinds of strategies.
And like you said, if you don't get a special ability, you can have just a ton of money, because if you have like 14 coins and I'm attacking you, the chance of somebody guessing the right number between 1 and 14 is...
In a game earlier today, I spent $2 to build 1 unit, and I passed on all the special abilities, and that was how I started the game, whereas everyone else had 2, and one person even had 3 special abilities, and I almost won. I had $4, I went into someone's castle, and when you attack like the castle that's empty, the other person gets 2 guesses, and I think I did like $3, and he guessed 1 and 3, and I lost.
There you go.
But if he had guessed something else, I would have won, and it was a huge gambit, and I would have won in the second turn.
Well, Gordon, you lost the game for me because you couldn't guess 3. So, but what do you think of the game, Gordon?
I like it a lot. It's short. It's very quick. I like the bluffing. It makes it more exciting. Rolling dice is exciting, but when you're trying to guess each other's things, there's a lot more tension, and I love lots of tension like that.
Yeah, I mean, I play a lot of poker, and like the bluff and counter bluff. I mean, no money was on the line, but I definitely had those moments where I was trying to, like, when I had to attack Micah, and like I was trying to guess what he had, you know, as far as his attack. It was like, oh, if I was Micah, what would I do in this situation? When I play 2 or 3, and you go through all the different scenarios and whatever. And since I'm talking to Micah, I was going to say, what did you think of it, buddy?
Yeah, it was fun. I liked it. I think it's really satisfying when you do guess right. That's a really cool moment. Like,
yeah. When I guessed right against you, that really felt good.
You killed my catapult and my 2 soldiers. Yeah, definitely you got to have a little bit of a thick skin, but I think since it is over quickly, it's not, you know, you don't get your feelings.
Well, and I never thought any of us were really out. I mean, it was like, because like I had the one thing, if if Micah hadn't guessed 1, I had a shot at winning the game at that moment. And so it just came down to that little moment. So
we had a game early on that I played where somebody had a special ability where they had what are called elite knights, which allows them to guess with 0. And so he built his knight here, and I had nothing. And he came.
And knights can basically move through us almost the entire
Soldiers can only move 1 space and then attack, and then they're done. They can't move until the next round if you do choose that attack action. And so what I had something like this where I had a soldier here and a soldier here, and he had a knight, and he went over here, and then he went here, and he did this, and he had $4, I think. And so with his elite knight, though, he could bid 0. Normally you have to bid at least 1, so you're always going to go down. But with the elite knights, you can bid 0. So he bid 0, and I guessed 1. So I lost. And then he comes in here, and I'm like, well, he's not going to bid 0 again. So I bid 3, and he had bid 0. So then this guy goes away, and then he attacks my permanent garrison, and I've got 2 guys in there, and so I get 2 guesses at this point, and he bid 0 again, and I bid like 1 and 4, and I lost the game. And it was this amazing thing, and it was the first person on the summer season, and then everybody did 1 action for summer, for spring, and then he did his first action for summer, and that was it. Nobody else even got their second turn.
All right, well, yeah, I'm definitely going to pick this game up. This is pretty awesome. Nobody else go to that website until I get my copy. I don't want it to get sold out. I'll probably go to that right after I get done doing this video. So
there's also the designer also came out with a new edition of Coup this year called Coup Guatemala 1954. So if you played Coup, it's just basically Coup, but there's 25 different roles, and you can mix and match the roles. You randomly choose 5 roles, and that same website is the only place right now in North America where you can get Coup Guatemala 1954.
Very cool. All right. Well, hey, thanks for playing, guys. Thanks for teaching me the game, Carl. I really appreciate it. And thanks for watching. And yeah, this is Kind of North, late Saturday night. Hopefully I'll get another game in and be able to do another video. All right, cool. Bye.